Adler.
Yes. Are you filming it? You got it? History repeats itself. Go, Meg! Yes, Megan!
To the graduating seniors of 2014, my fellow classmates, I would like to extend my personal congratulations. We finally made it. How great is that to say? We finally made it. I thought this day would never come, but here it is. I remember when my mom made the decision to move us here, it was my 5th grade year. I felt so completely out of place, I was nervous, and I was a little confused. And not to mention, I just knew I'd hate living here. When I think about this change and what I've learned, it reminds me of an Aesop fable, the city mouse and the country mouse. In case you've never read it, here it is. A country mouse invited his cousin, who lived in the city, to come visit him. The city mouse was so disappointed with the sparse meal, which was nothing more than a few kernels of corn and a couple of dried berries. "My poor cousin," said the city mouse, "you hardly have anything to eat. I do believe that an ant could eat better. Please do come to the city and visit me, and I will show you such rich feasts readily available for the taking." So the country mouse left with his city cousin, who brought him to a splendid feast in the city's alley. The country mouse could not believe his eyes. He had never seen so much food in one place. There was bread, cheese, fruit, cereals, and grains of all sorts scattered about in a warm, cozy portion of the alley. The two mice settled down to eat their wonderful dinner, but before they barely took their first bites, a cat approached their dining table. The two mice scampered away and hid in a small, uncomfortable hole until the cat finally left. Finally, it was quiet, and the unwelcome visitor went to prowl somewhere else. The two mice ventured out of the hole and resumed their abundant feast. Before they could get a proper taste in their mouth, another visitor intruded on their dinner, and the two little mice had to scuttle away quickly. "Goodbye," said the country mouse. "You do, indeed, live in a plentiful city, but I'm going home where I can enjoy my dinner in peace." Yes, I have to agree. Living a modest life with peace and quiet is something priceless, something that we've all grown up with, and something that can never be replaced. I'm speaking for the class of 2014 when I say we are truly blessed to have this community, to have each other, and to have the strong morals and values that are taught here in Rotan, Texas. Looking back on it now, it was the best decision my mom could have made. It would seem that the older I become, the smarter my mom gets. And my dad, well, he's the most amazing man in my life. The truth is, if I had from this moment to the last, I would never be able to thank my parents enough. I'm sure many of us feel this way, but our parents didn't do it alone. They had the help of many great people. The particular one who comes to my mind is Mrs. Jody Helms, a person who has taught me more than just academics. She pushed me further than I thought possible and has inspired me by more than just words. I know that each and every one of you has someone that you look towards with the same admiration as I do for Mrs. Helms. And on behalf of this graduating class, thank you all and for everything you have ever done for us. And because of all of you, here we are. We can now be officially referred to as high school graduates. And what does that mean, high school graduate? Well, it pretty much means that it's just the beginning. Despite what many people would have us believe, graduating high school is not the crowning jewel of our lives. It's just a good start. Today, we end one chapter and begin the next. Since we started pre-K, our lives have been planned out by adults. Today marks the day that all of that ends. Now we're the adults, right? Now the decisions are ours to make. Any choice after today, even the ones we make in a couple of hours, will be the first step we take on the path of who we want to become. And whoever you choose to become, make it great. How do you want to be remembered? I'm sure all of you can agree with me when I say that high school definitely had its ups and downs. Our class doesn't always get along, but when we do, it's great. barbecue was one of the best days in high school with this class, and I will always remember it. I remember Damien busting his head, Josh running up the slip and slide like a maniac, and Brittany almost beating the boys for the football. It's the great memories like this that we will all remember. Unfortunately, we have to grow up sometime, and that sometime is now. I can honestly say that I am not ready. Not only am I not ready to be alone in the real world, but I'm also not ready to leave my mom's cooking, always coming home to a clean home, and always knowing that if I have a problem, my mom is just a couple of minutes away. But that's how life works. Ready or not, here we go. So let's go. What do you plan to make of your life? What do you plan to do with your life? Some people graduate high school and go on to accomplish great and wonderful things that change the world. Others graduate high school and don't accomplish much at all. In my heart, I honestly believe that each and every one of us has the ability to dream big and strive for greatness. How great would it be to come back for our 10-year reunion and be the most successful class? How great would it be for everyone who goes through high school to be like us, or strive to be like us? Let's make ourselves known, in a good way. I plan to go out each and every day and give everything I have to become someone better than I have ever been. And I honestly hope that each of you do the same, because I know we are all capable. The choice is now ours. Who do you want to be? What kind of legacy do you want to leave? And how are you going to make your mark on the world? I urge you to leave here now, and for the rest of your lives, discover that which truly makes you happy, and pursue it relentlessly. Steve Jobs once said, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it." Whether it's becoming the CEO of Nike, climbing to the top of the Billboard charts, becoming a well-known special effects makeup artist, being a doctor, a lawyer, a farmer, or running your corner grocery store, it doesn't matter if it makes you happy. Happiness is success. And when you fail, which we all will at least once, don't be discouraged. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. With that being said, I challenge all of you to find what you love and pursue your happiness. From one country mouse to another, live your dreams based on what you want, not on what someone else wants you to do. It's your life now. Do more than just flip it. Own it. Tonight is when it all begins. Thank you.